That is blinding. Come on, Peter. Cooperate with me. I think we're live. Back up a second. Hey! We went live. And summer has unofficially began because it is the Saturday before Memorial Day, which is an awesome Saturday. One of the best Saturdays, I must admit. I say that, but yeah, pretty good there. Everything is looking like it's running. That's all I really wanted to know is everything running? Put the keyboard up there. Looks good. I checked the sound earlier and it said it was coming through. Hopefully the sound is still coming through. I don't want to have soundless live streams, but it looks like everything is still running. The live stream is running as well. Everything is looking pretty good. We've been live now for about a minute and 40 seconds. Ooh, that looked like a big jump, big skip right there. Not what I'm looking for. I'm really not looking for buffers and things like that. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at how fast we are running on the internet right now. I'm hoping that everything is fine. Last time I did one of these, I didn't have any dang sound. I know. Day one stuff there. Speed test is looking pretty good, so we're looking alright. I don't know why it was buffering there for a second. Just buffered for a little bit. Speed test looks good. Buffer test looks good. Everything else looks pretty good. Pretty good. Set that down. Make me a drink. Chew up some ice. Get the ASMR stuff going on, I guess. I think they have people that like chew ice, I think. I could be wrong, but I believe they do. What I need to do before next live stream, I think, I need to actually do a little bit of research. So I have, instead of like a cold opening, I have like a warm opening, so that I am already on a subject that I'm already sort of like talking about. That way people jump in on the subject. I don't know that it's going to work, but you know, we could see. We could find out and try it out. Because really, it's just me like sitting here for a little bit until people jump on, which I don't think is the way that live streams are supposed to work. I should probably watch like a tutorial on how to do a proper live stream from a live streamer who's very good at it. I am not very good at the live stream. I am not hitting on a bunch. I got a little bit dehydrated this morning. It was just so hot today. Such a hot day. It was a terribly hot day. Ugh. Sure was. I already think I'm going to cut this live stream a little bit shorter today. I don't really want to go all the way to midnight. I think midnight would be a little bit much. Because, we did a bunch today. Courtney worked like 2 jobs today. So I know she's going to be getting tired. I'm pretty tired myself. Oh, excuse me. And my big yawn's coming out. And my sleepy eyes. I don't know, but I really think I need to start doing a little bit more research on anything. In order to have a genuine live stream. Excuse me. A genuine productive live stream. I think that's what I need. I could be wrong. Harris Keller is the guy's name. He is really good at live streams. He also does tutorial videos. I wonder if he has a tutorial on how to do a live stream. He's one I need to check out. Definitely one I need to take a look at. I think what I may do is I may just cut everything out until someone jumps on. So I need to take a note of the time somebody jumps on here and begins to chat. That might help out my live streams. Could be wrong. Oh, me. Sure was a busy day today. I was ready for it to end today at work. It just didn't seem like it wanted to. Need to get some royalty-free music so I can play it in the background. Just have it playing in the background. That'd be alright. I need to figure out how to do that. I ain't the best at technologically. I think everybody knows that by now, but I could be wrong. It's very possible that I am wrong. I am most oftentimes that way. Ooh, I don't like that. I like that. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Yeah, let's do that. Had a viewer for 31 seconds. Woof. Hitting the bigs. Hitting the bigs. That's how you know you made it. That is it. I have yet to make it, I guess. Hmm. I don't know. Let me, while we're here, we have this time together. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to pull that down. Let's go ahead. Let's Google something. What are we Googling? Highest growing area of nursing. What is currently the highest growing area of nursing? Well, those are just jobs. Booming specialties in nursing. What are 5 booming specialties in nursing? Let's figure this out. Oh, heaven's sakes. Nurse's Journal is where I'm getting this information. 5 booming specialties in nurses that are in demand. Critical care nurse. I figured that one would be up there, yeah. Critical care nurse. And as of September of 2021, they have a national average annual salary of $76,600. Pretty good. Pretty good. Certified nurse midwife. $115,000 a year. Kind of figured that one. Certified dialysis nurse. They're going to work you to death. Ugh. This is 74,000. I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably, I don't know, that's September 2021. That could be a correct number, but I just don't think that, I don't know, maybe nurses were making that, but this cat was not making that. I don't know. I was making, let me see, what would that have been a year? Because I didn't make it quite a full year. I made it 7 months. So 100,000 divided by 52. And then divide that by 40. Oops. Oh. I am having an issue with my thing going on here. Is that where I'm at right now? Dang it. What screen am I on? There. We'll be on that screen. Shoot fire. I'm having the hardest time right now. Where was I at? There we go. Back to where I was. Number 4, operating room nurse. Operating room nurse is a very specialized field. An annual salary of $74,000. A nurse case manager only makes $74,100. That's the same as what the dialysis nurse was. Shoot, that ain't no better. I'd rather be a dialysis nurse than a nurse manager. That's ridiculous. I mean, I've done dialysis. I don't think I could do management. I do not think I could be a manager. No, says I. I am not good at that mess. Okay. While I'm here, let me read this comment. I don't want to reply to it. I want to read it. Because this dude wrote a bunch. This individual wrote a bunch. I don't know who it is. But they wrote a ton. So let's go ahead and read the comment since I got no viewers right now. I can read the comment. Let's do it that way, because that will help me look and see. It says, I am working on prereqs. This is how I would do it if I could start over again. Starting working on prereqs to be a LP, Lvn. Take nutrition first. Take it seriously. Learn how to study science classes. Then take anatomy one semester and physiology another. I didn't know that you could do that, to be quite honest with you. Excuse me. These classes, you want a high GPA. Yes, you do. That's why you take nutrition first and work on perfecting your study habits and getting a good GPA. The more classes ensure getting into a desired nursing school. If you are sure you want to be an ADN, RN, take microbiology. Or do not if you want to stay in LVN, LPN. Then get a CNA card or CPR card, become a CNA. Then go to college, become an LVN, LPN. By this point, you will have about 2 years experience as a CNA. And now, as LV, LPN, you will be paid more. Either stay LP, LVN and be a travel nurse, go back to college for ADN and further, get a BSN if the hospital pay for your degree. I do like the comment. So let me go ahead and give this individual a thumbs up and a heart. And I don't really want to give them a simple sentence because they wrote a whole bunch. That is a sound plan. I would have done better in AMP myself. Period. There we go. Let's try that. How did that do? I think that did pretty good. Oh, me. Well, I hope that did not make a whole bunch of noise. The Grinch would get mad at all the noise, as the Grinch got mad at noise. He was none too happy when his little dog would make noise, or all the Who's down in Whoville would bang around on their instruments, making all that noise. So I decided to drop my keyboard down and make a bunch of noise. I am already having a hard time holding my eyes open. I should have made coffee, and I probably will when Courtney gets in here, in order to stay up a little bit longer. Because I see peace. I so very see peace. But, yeah, could be worse things in the world. Sure could be. Drank down my water because I decided to dehydrate myself on this very hot Saturday. Sounds like somebody coming up the steps. No. Okay. There was somebody coming up the steps. I was correct. In my assessment. No, assumption is the one that is the bad words. I always wondered that. I don't know. When you assume, you make one out of you and me. You know, I guess so. Sometimes my assumptions are correct. Many times my assumptions are incorrect. But sometimes they come out for truths. Oh, excuse me. I just watched myself yawn. That was a huge yawn. It took forever too. What does this button do? I don't want to create a highlight video. I don't want to add a stream marker. I don't want to insert an ad. I didn't know I could do all these things. Insert ads and stream markers and things like that. I don't, necessarily want to do all that, but I did not know that I could do all that. If I had an ad, I would insert it, but I have to make an ad. I don't really want to make an ad. I don't have anything to sell. I don't have any shirts, no merch. As my oldest daughter says. She says, Dad, why ain't you got no merch? I don't need no merch. I ain't got nobody to sell it to. Nobody to buy my stuff. But who's that ugly fool on your shirt? Oh, excuse me as I yawn real big again. So who's that idiot right there? That dude nurse idiot. He's an idiot. How'd he get his own shirt? Would be cool to have my own shirt though. Or the people with the stickers on their cars that say like Instagram follow, diesel truck 123. They got the little camera thing on their truck. Instagram me. Everybody thinks it's cool to be an Instagram follower. Or something like that. I'm sorry. Oh, I keep on yawning. Oof. That one got bad. That made my eyes tear up. Finished mowing like 2 hours ago. I don't think it's showing up, but my face is like dusty. From all the grass and stuff. Here we go. Just not the best. I did get a like though. I do like the likes and the thumbs ups. I think the thumbs ups is the likes. I used to have a person that disliked every single video. I may still, but YouTube took the dislikes away from it. And I never understood what they disliked, but they disliked every video. They did for a long time. I was sort of for it. I did not mind having the hater. At least they were watching. They give me a big old fat dislike. I'd be like, alright. You saw it. And you clicked on it long enough to dislike it. That's what's up. Thank you for your dislike. But unfortunately now you can't even do that. You can't even do dislikes no more. What was that show? What's Up With That? There's gotta be something What's Up With That. But I does not know what's up with that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do it this way. Yesterday was the 27th. Friday the 27th. Meaning that there was a Friday the 13th. 2 weeks before that. I'm definitely going to have to make coffee as soon as Courtney gets in here. I'm going to make it thick. I saw somebody that did a 24-hour live stream, and that means that the people watched that individual sleep. I wonder what they did when they went to the bathroom. Maybe they put on a commercial or something. Add a commercial. They were like, well, go ahead and go to the potty. And they went to the potty during the commercial break. Y'all remember, like, excuse me, we had a TV when I was little that had a commercial timer. Basically what you could do is you could change between two shows. Like if a commercial came on one show and you didn't want to watch a commercial, you could change it to another channel, and then that timer or whatever had it was like 2.5 minutes. When the 2.5 minutes went off, it went back to the channel that it was on the first time. Anybody else have that when they was little? I had that when I was little. The commercial timer. I don't want to say little either. I want to say it's like 12, 13. It was like right before the smart TVs came out and stuff. You know, the Rokus and the... No, it was before the flat screens came out, because this was a tubed TV. It had a tube in it. That's the one that everybody wants for the copper in the back. Even though the copper is, teeny strip that's, only that long. People still want to steal them for that teeny strip. I took one apart one time. It really wasn't much. I think the tube is still sitting in my building. The plastic case is sitting in the building too. Tis what had happened. I threw a ball with some kids the other day. I am sore still. I need like someone to smash on me. A paid professional. Massage therapist. I've never been to a massage therapist. Imagine it feels pretty good though. Or a chiropractor. I've never been to a chiropractor. I was at a race one time, and this chiropractor had these little like prongs, and he like stuck them to the back of my neck, and he went down like the back of my neck from like right at I forget which letters it is, but the very top down to maybe like 2 or 3 vertebrae below my shoulder. Like not very many. Maybe he did a dozen vertebrae or whatever. Anyways, there was like 3 colors on his little machine. And his colors were like blue, green, red, and black. And so, like, if you, or maybe white was in there too. Anyways, if you were in like the blue or the green, you had a good, not adjustments. Like you were aligned good. Alignment, I guess is what it would be called. Anyways, he went down and it was like, the person in front of me was like, blue, 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 green, blue, 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 green. And then there's like another person. And they were like, blue, blue, red, blue, blue, red, 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 black, blue, red, blue, or something like that. And he was like, wow, you must be a football player or something. And the guy was like, yeah, I played football in high school. And then he gets to me. And he sticks it and it was like, black, 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 red, black, 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 black. And he was like, I don't understand what this is. And so I was like 14 or 15. And the dude calls my mom over. He's like, hey, this is terrible. I've never seen this in a kid this young before. And she was like, I don't know. I don't know. She was like, he doesn't play football or anything. You know, at the time I was just doing track because I was there for a track race, a cross country race. And she was like, all he does is track and cross country. You know, I hadn't started swimming at that time. And he was like, I don't know. This is the worst I've seen in somebody this young ever. I never went and got looked at after that. Like I never went to, you know, do anything else after that. I just let that be. Like there was no follow up from that. I never asked my mom about it either. At this point in time, though, that was, if I was like 14, it's like 22, 21 years ago. I had to be around 14 or 15 because I was doing races, like 5K races. So I had to be like, it was either the very tail end of 8th grade or 9th grade because I didn't start racing until 8th grade. Whew. My poor mother had to take me across the state of North Carolina and do a bunch of those races. Man. She sure did like sacrifice a bunch just for me to do those races. Now I don't do them. I can't even tell you the last time I ran a lap around something. I could do it. I could probably go under 5 in a mile. The fundamentals was there. It's just the drive and the want and the ability is gone. Still know how. Still know how to go fast. I just don't. I know it brings speed. I just don't do it. That's one thing I'll say. I did a bunch of those races. My sister didn't really do a bunch of those races. And she was still good. So I don't know. Maybe they did help. Maybe they didn't help. I don't know. I'd like to think they helped. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Hmm. I can't believe that video got 1,590 views. The expedition video. We got another flat tire in the expedition, which is ridiculous. Same side. Nothing's been held for review. Everything looks good. I should have done a video today. I was going to do one today, but I did not do one today. Got a little bit busy. And only did a short, and Nurse was making the news this week as far as videos go. So my video count is way down. Ooh. And I rubbed my eye. Summertime has now started. So the kids are out of school. So that's definitely going to make it more difficult to do videos. I mean, I was already in my car because of the kids, so I'll just be in the car more often. Yep. Need to drive my truck around so I can put some carburetor cleaner in it and hopefully get it running. Yeah. 37 minutes. So I make it to an hour with no one. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down. Well, thank you. She's not here right now. I mean, she's here. She's not on the stream right now, though. I stand corrected. What? Somebody said, nice wife I have. And I said, you're not here right now. And then lo and behold, you show up. Right behind me.
They always say nice wife you have.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just get back on?
Been on for 38 minutes. I just didn't have anybody. I don't know. I didn't have anybody chime in. You want a captain's seat?
I guess so.
Okay.
Probably because you're on early tonight.
I don't know, but I really need to make some coffee or something because I am dying. Here, you drive this thing.
And that person disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get my glasses.
Well, go get your glasses.
That person always says that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm not even in the... I'm not even in the shot. Let's try it now. There we go. Yeah, I'm so tired. I said if I make it to an hour and nobody's here, I'm going to go ahead and jump off.
Well, it's not your usual time. Well, I mean, right now is, but usually you're not on as early as you were.
No. It's also Memorial Day weekend. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Hair.
Ain't that good.
Long hair.
I mean, move this back or like do something with it. I hope that helps. Today's the 28th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that there's what, 3 more days left in the month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wondered.
"30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except for February."
I remember it by doing your knuckles. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's how I remember it.
I just do it. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except for February.
There's no way I could remember that. You know where I learned the knuckle trick from? Vanna White. From The Price is Right. Not Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
I saw her do it one time on Wheel of Fortune. She was like, "Everybody, I got this awesome trick for you at home." And then she did it. And then somehow she's still on that show. But Pat Sajak is also still on that show.
Why change it?
Yeah. The both of them got to be getting old.
They are old.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk to us tonight.
Not tonight. Or like the big tough sister in Maribel. What's the name of that movie?
Encanto.
Encanto. I'm a loser. Maribel, yeah, she was the main character, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? What was the big sister's name? The one that was the loser.
Louisa.
Louisa, and then Isabella was the middle sister.
Yeah, Louisa.
Because Maribel was the youngest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louisa's the middle child.
I thought
Isabella's the oldest.
Oh, Isabella's the oldest. But I thought she said that she was the older sister in the song.
Because she's older than Mirabelle.
Oh. I got you. I got you now.
Yeah.
I understand. I did like the music in that one. Have the kids watched the new Chipmunk movie like all the way through yet, or do you know?
I don't know.
I think they watched it, but I don't know if they watched
parts
all the way
of
through. Yeah. I don't know if they liked it very much.
Squish likes it.
Does she?
She says I want Chippendale.
I want Chipdale.
Chippendale.
Chippendale. I think Andy Samberg is like the main character.
I'm not sure.
Why is one of them like 3D and the other one's like a cartoon?
It's the way they made it.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. I have to watch the movie to actually know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't have time to watch the movie.
Mm-mm. I only saw that commercial.
Mm-hmm.
No, I saw like the first little bit of it with them.
Yeah, I've seen like a little bit of it, like parts, but
Yeah,
not.
like the very beginning with them.
Yeah, not watched the movie.
Mm. I'm taking this mask apart that I found.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Our oldest will be doing it to the microphone for the ASMR. You know it?
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch. Oh, you're still there.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were still there.
Or it just came through.
Yeah. It says 0.
Oh, no.
No, it says 1.
Thank you.
Anyways. I think what I'm going to do is watch a, tutorial on how to do live streams. What? About your wife.
Saying I was so...
Oh. I try to tell her sometimes. Sometimes she listens to me. Ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think if I was to tell you tonight, I don't think you'd want to hear it.
Mm-mm.
No. Anyways, I can't remember what's on.
I'm sorry. This like book says that leaves or she. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Isn't that?
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and shut it down?
I mean, it's okay.
Okay. We can leave it up for a second. What is the Google thing doing right there? The soccer and the ball. Is there like a World Cup coming up or something?
I don't know. The league finals.
The UEFA, European Union?
Let me click it.
Yeah, might as well. Let's see what it
I
says.
think that matter.
No. Let's not do that. I don't know what happened there. Well, hit the Google one down at the bottom. That one. And just open up a new one. And it's UAE. FA. What is that?
Oh, it was today. The Real Madrid.
Real Madrid beat Liverpool. But what does it stand for? I don't know. Wonder if you can look it up, like
click on the actual.
Yeah.
On the actual Google.
Why don't we just type in?
Let's go down.
Yeah, go down. There's a Wikipedia. Because I'm sure that's going to tell us. I'm thinking it's some sort of European.
It's got to be European, because...
Union of European Football Association. They, like, said it backwards.
Well, they say things backwards.
This is true. This is very true.
Where's all the normal people at?
I have no idea.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. No idea. We got 8 minutes until we shut her down. I'm tired enough to where I'm not going to wait. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I might shut it down at 55, to be honest with you. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Broke that all the way off.
Broke your toy.
Mm-hmm. Cannot believe I broke my toy.
Oh, we got one viewer.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on?
2. Well, it says.
2. Talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
No. 0.
I have broketed my mask. You know what I think we should do? We should get a bunch of these together and sew them in a blanket.
That would be like, if your skin has any picks, that would be this, like,
most
horrible feeling blanket ever.
We should make a quilt out of them.
No. I'm not doing that. Just wasted a bunch of masks.
Make a mask quilt. Oof. Big yawn. My gracious, I can't quit. You see I mowed the front?
It's dark when I pulled in.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mowed the front and some of the side.
Okay.
We did get a like though.
Mm-hmm.
Found out what? Not all CNA
positions are equal.
This is very true. Not all CNA positions are equal. Especially if you get like somebody with some seniority who's also a med tech or something. They get upset. They get upset when you're like, oh, you're just like that one. Nuh-uh. I got more time.
Samuel.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Samuel.
And a CNA position in a hospital is going to be different than a CNA position in a nursing home too. I mean, you're not gonna do the same things.
Oh yeah, I mean there's various places where CNAs don't do as much as other places. Because I know when I was a home health CNA, I think I did the least amount of work.
Well, it depends on where you went.
It's true, but I mean I was 1-on-1.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
About 3 months. Oh man, yeah.
Oh yeah. You got a good deal there. Changing out of the hospital, going to the hospital.
Depending on like what unit you're working on now versus the long-term health care, you're probably like a champ. That's probably a cakewalk now. Yeah, you made it to the bigs.
Mhm.
Of course, you could be on a really hard unit too. I don't know, but
still, it's got to be better than being in.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed being at the hospital much more than the nursing home.
Now we ain't knocking. Some people love it. I mean, it's not for everybody.
It was not for me. Oof. Excuse me. What's up, Jerry?
Hey, Jerry.
Oh, med-surg telemetry? Yeah.
Oh.
That's probably pretty good. I mean, you're still going to have hard days. You're still going to have, plenty of hard days, but at the same time, I would take a hard day at a hospital any day over a hard day at a nursing home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Your teams are smaller in the hospital. Whereas your team at the nursing home, you probably got like 6 CNAs to 50 patients. That's probably or probably 1 or 2 of you to like 13. Or maybe even 1 to 6 or something like that. Do it. Go to med-surg. Cool. I thought I was going to retire from med-surg.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up not even going to med-surg. But I thought that's where I was going to retire from. That was my goal to get there.
I'm not saying you won't ever end up there. It's just
no, I just didn't.
Right now,
I didn't get there yet. But yeah, definitely end up on med-surg. I don't think I would like to work at the ED, but it's not for me.
Well, at first you said you'd like it.
At first I thought I would, but I don't think I would.
Because it's so different. Like, it's just different stuff all the time.
Yeah, it is plenty of different stuff. I just don't think I could do it.
Oh, that's nice.
29. That is not bad at all. 29 an hour.
Most hospitals here don't hire LPNs anymore.
Mm-mm. Nope, they are not hiring LPNs anymore at the hospitals here. You can get grandfathered in though.
Yeah, but you weren't grandfathered in.
Yeah. But for the most part, yeah, they're not hiring them.
Oh, nice. Florida.
Yeah.
Florida.
A little bit of a different shortage down in Florida.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a shortage. California, I don't know. California's got strict laws and stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Here in North Carolina, they are not. Well, not in our area. I don't know if
Iredell
all of
is.
North Carolina. They do in Iredell.
Iredell does.
Well, in our area, they don't.
Yeah, Iredell does, and Randolph does.
Certain hospitals here do not.
Like county-owned hospitals do.
Yeah. But our big name ones do not.
Yeah, our big name ones do not. They don't do anything. I know they don't do anything. They don't hire LPNs
to work.
Mm-mm.
I mean, why do that when there's CNAs and RNs? Why do the middleman?
They just have a bunch of RNs.
And CNAs and they have the CMAs, don't they?
Not in the hospital.
Okay.
Not the one I was at. Well, the CMAs were in doctor's offices.
Yeah.
At the hospital. What did he say?
We're starting to hire LPNs.
Not all hospitals are hiring them back.
Yeah, it just depends.
But yeah. Like, if I wanted to go to a hospital, I very well could. It wouldn't be, like, the hardest thing for me. I would just have to drive a little bit.
Yeah.
The big hospitals are not hiring LPNs. Pay difference depends on your facility, depends on your state, depends on all kinds of things.
Number of years of experience as an LPN. Like that.
But for the most part, like new grad to new grad, same unit, you're looking at probably a $5 pay difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're either in Texas or California.
He's just guessing.
What's that? LVN.
Oh, LVN. That's only in Texas.
That's only in Texas, California. But like the county-owned hospitals.
Texas.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess Texas.
You're gonna guess Texas.
Mm-hmm.
The county-owned hospitals, they do hire LPNs. But they're very quickly going away. The large corporations are buying them up. Do I think it's worth it going for NP? I absolutely think it's worth it.
He wants to.
I want to, yeah. I've started looking at classes, actually.
I want him to do it.
You told me you were going to divorce me if I went back to school.
That was because you just got out of school and we were tired. And I was trying to deal with a newborn, and then
because it's Memorial Day. Well, it's Memorial Day Saturday.
And our kids just finished school.
That is the unofficial beginning of summer. It actually officially begins.
Our pool opens. Well, the pool we go to opens, and our kids are now out of school because this year they're out of school. Next year, I don't think they get out of Memorial Day.
It officially begins June 22nd or 23rd. 21st. All right,
Thank you.
Close.
It's the 21st.
I'm sorry.
I know, because my birthday's very close to it.
What is the difference between LVN and RN scope of practice? To be quite honest, I am not 100% sure. I don't think, because each state's different. So I could tell you some things that an LPN or LVN could do here in North Carolina that don't apply to Texas. Because I don't think an LVN in Texas can do any IVs. Like, I don't think you can do IV nothing. Like, no pushes, no flushes, nothing like that. In North Carolina, the biggest difference is
signing paperwork.
LPNs cannot initiate a blood transfusion. We can monitor a blood transfusion. We cannot access a portacath on a cancer patient, or well,
wherever the port is.
A lot of people have, not a lot of people, but people that have portacaths, typically cancer patients. And then we cannot do initial assessments, and that's really about it. There's not but like a handful of differences.
Really, it's the paperwork.
Yeah. Yeah, I could remove IVs as a CNA.
When you were in the hospital, yeah.
Yeah, when I was in the hospital, I could. I took a bunch of them out of people.
It's because you're in the hospital, they don't, your RNs and your LPNs don't have time to do it. They're doing so much other big stuff.
Well, the patient getting discharged, and they got transportation coming up in the next, like, 2-3 minutes. Yeah, you go ahead and
But
pull
you
that
took
thing
a
out.
class to do it. I mean, you had it, and you had, what was it, CNA,
Plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah.
Plus
So
4.
he had a thing saying that he was allowed to do it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you were just a plain CNA doing it. You had to take a class to do it.
Yeah. I sure did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why waste the time on getting a LPN or a RN in there to pull out an IV when you can do it?
Yeah.
If you can bridge, definitely.
Yeah. Jerry, if you ain't got no kids,
And you have the time.
and you got the time, it would make it so much easier if you just went on ahead and like worked as an LPN and then bridged over.
While you were working?
Yeah, the opportunity for jobs.
Oh, he
You
only
only have to take 2 more
it.
classes? Yeah, I don't see a problem with that at all. You only have one level of CNA in Texas. We have like
Was it like
a
6?
dozen. It seems like there's like
I think
CNA plus 4, CNA 2, and then you got other categories in there. Like there's one that's not certified. It's called a PCA, and then the old school not certified people are called PCTs.
Oh, I bet
Like they all do the same job.
yeah. That's true. So you're wanting to get hired on somewhere and then do the Jerry?
Yeah, you could get hired on somewhere and then do the tuition reimbursement, and then they pay for your bridge program.
Awesome. Go for it, Sam.
Do it.
Samuel. I don't know which one you'd rather be called.
Probably. I would assume Samuel. You already took your T's and all your prereqs and everything like that? Yeah, nurse techs. We didn't have nurse techs. We had med techs, which is not the same thing.
No. Look, Ty joined us tonight.
I know. Are you sad?
No, I'm kind of tired
Oh, okay.
and annoyed.
At me?
No, at the people at work.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's not me this time.
No, yesterday
It was me?
it was everybody. I didn't have my medicine. I've not taken my medicine yet. Will you go get me it?
Well, I'm going to go make a pot of coffee if I'm going in the living room in the kitchen.
Why? Are you planning on being on here a long time?
No, but I still drink it and then still fall asleep immediately after I
go
drink
make
it.
a pot of coffee. I'm gonna make you some coffee real quick.
Alright, and I'll bring you medicine. You want water?
Yes.
Alright.
He'll be right back. He's gonna go make a pot of coffee and get my medicine. My medicine. I usually take it before I go lay down with the babies, but I forgot tonight. Well, I work with. So I'm one of the older ones that work at my work, and it's a bunch of like high school boys, and there's one college kid that works there, and they were all like, I was working my butt off, and they were all being stupid and like laughing and cutting up and playing and not doing their work, and I was getting really mad because I'm sitting over there working my butt off, grilling like 4 big old 20-ounce steaks and these small sirloins and hamburger steaks and burgers and everything else. My grill's full, and they're over there just cutting up laughing, and I'm like, I'm gonna punch all y'all in the face in that. So I just stopped talking to them, stopped calling out their orders that was on the thing and everything. I was like, whatever, y'all can figure out yourself. Getting on my nerves what they were doing. No, I do not want to go to nursing school. I don't have the patience for people like that. And I'm fine with blood and vomit and poop and everything like that. I can't do bed sores. Can't do them. And I also went to, before we had our first child, I went to school to be a police officer. So they just get on my nerves because they don't know how to work. It's like they don't work. I'm like, y'all need to get with it. I got burnt. I get burnt all the time at work. This little, you can't really see it right there. There we go. Let's see if I can see it there. I know it's a little one, but I burnt my arm right here on a potato pan. That one was probably really bad. Liz, it was so hot in there tonight. I was about to roast, and I have to wear my back brace, and nah.
What are you talking about? You had a bad day at work, do you?
Yeah, Ty asked me what they did.
No.
Them boys did.
Ty, this morning, I was trying to communicate with a inpatient rehab, and they said that they had something like 60 patients for one nurse. It was night shift, granted, but still.
That's still a lot. That's still too much.
It was a psych rehab, like a split unit. Psych rehab unit, 60 patients to one nurse.
Jerry said he can't do burns. The burns is his thing.
Burns is his eyes. I cannot do eyes.
I said bed sores. He asked me if I ever thought about going. I said bed sores. I can't do bed sores. I said I can do poop, vomit, all that. I just can't do bed sores.
Yeah. But I was trying to. I had a common patient with the same nurse, and I was trying to verify some things and could not get a hold of that nurse. It was just the most difficult thing, and then found out later.
Why you couldn't get a hold of the nurse?
The third shift nurse for a psych treatment or a psych rehab unit had 60 patients.
And that's why you couldn't get a hold of her.
And that's why I couldn't get a hold of her. And then I was told a little bit later that the entire staff was travel staff.
Oh, that's horrible.
Like the entire...
Is that nurse trying to lose her license?
No, she's not trying to lose her license. She's just trying to pay her bills.
She's probably a great nurse, too. I mean, obviously, if she's able to keep 60 patients.
Oh, yeah. You have one pop off in a psych unit? I mean...
Not really.
You can...
If you're travel, you really can't.
There's a way to refuse, but then you start getting in ways of like neglect and things like that. So yeah, you can refuse, sort of. In class, they make it sound like it's a lot easier than it is in reality.
Yeah. I mean, you've ended up with a bunch on the floor before.
Oh, I sure have.
Because people didn't come in.
Because, hold on, I'm trying to read ties.
No, that's way too much because it's night shift and technically not floor. They try to get away with it.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I'm not at that unit. I'm not on that unit, but I'm assuming there's 3 or 4 units that are in that facility. And I'm assuming that what they did was they had a manager, a nurse manager, a charge nurse, and then 3 nurses per unit. Or so that's 5 to 6 nurses. And somehow that is inside of state guidelines.
Probably.
And so in reality, your charge nurse, it's one nurse per unit. Your charge nurse is probably running around trying to fix things.
Your nurse manager's probably running around trying to make sure everybody's in their right spot.
Probably doing paperwork, yeah. It was ridiculous.
For that night shift, probably not. The nurse manager's probably trying to keep up with everybody else and trying to help out as much as possible, and then they do the paperwork at the end.
No, they're probably. In my mind, I think that the day nurse is trying to do that. Night nurse is charting.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have somebody's sundowning, but I don't think it's a geriatric at all. I don't think it's geriatric unit.
No.
I don't think any of them are geriatric. But I guess you could still have somebody sundowning. Or somebody in like terrible withdrawal or something like that.
Oh, I'm sure there, yeah.
Yeah. Because that particular facility is
yeah.
How can I say it kindly? Cold turkey.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a cold turkey facility. A little bit better than cold turkey, but
I mean, the best way.
But still, yeah, 60 patients. Night, Jerry.
Night, Jerry. We'll be headed that way soon.
Yeah. I don't foresee this one being like the longest live stream ever. Not like it was several weeks ago when we went all the way to 2 a.m.
We went past 2 a.m. before.
I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm.
But if you want to talk about like a legit celebrity rehab Dr. Drew place, that was it. That was the lockdown, you're there celebrity rehab. How do I deal with withdrawals? Yes, we do have security.
Where they're at, where he's at, they don't really have withdrawals.
I mean, it's not as bad as the lockdown units.
Yeah.
We sort of I sort of get them later.
They're kind of eased into their withdrawals. Yeah. It's not like a even after you get. I mean, even when before you get them, it's kind of a eased in. It's not like a
when security. Stephanie is security.
Is Stephanie the security?
Stephanie is not security. Stephanie says she's security. Stephanie is an alligator in a jacket. An investigator. Yeah. But typically when we see people in withdrawals, they're like not feeling good and they don't really want to fight. I mean, they're probably going to get aggravated with us. But I don't think it's going to last very long because they don't feel very good. And then, if something pops off, Stephanie is security, so she'll just beat you up. But let me say that in quotations. We have security. Since Stephanie's going to call me out online. All I need now is Angel to chime in and say something like, hood rat. What did you call that woman? Hood rat thirst trap or something like that?
I don't know.
That's what she called one of the security.
One of the security people?
Yes, that's what Angel called her. I was like, yeah.
You don't even know what that means.
No, Angel had to explain it to me.
Okay. I'm glad she explained it to you. Stephanie, I feel bad for y'all dealing with him.
I'm easy to deal with.
No.
Coffee's done.
Your coffee's ready.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It's a gown, thanks. It's Christmas. Girl, every day he's something else. I don't know how y'all do it. Oh, it's pretty chilly. Well, hey, Angel. It's pretty chilly today. But it's been raining, so that's why it's chillier today. I'm good. Tired. Wanted to beat up some kids at work today. Beat them down. I felt like it. He went to go get some coffee. He made some coffee. He's getting some coffee. That's him. He takes stuff all the time and act like he don't got it. He Bill kid. He was saying he needed Angel here to talk about one of the security people. Said you called her a hood rat thirst trap or something. He didn't know exactly what you said, and that you had to explain it to him. And that's when I said that I don't know how y'all deal with him.
Who are you spreading lies to?
You took Stephanie's phone and put it in the pharmacy. Why are you so mean?
She left that thing out.
It was on her desk. It ain't out. It was on her desk.
Mm-hmm. Did you answer Ty's question about how the weather was?
Yeah. Said it was chilly today.
The weather is hot.
It's not hot. It was chilly today.
Because I really don't know. Yep. Angel said, that girl a hood rat thirst trap. And I said, what's that? I figured I'd understand what the hood wrap part was.
It was. Look, we were at the pool and it was not warm.
The pool was cold.
It was.
The water was cold.
Chilly outside of it.
I don't think
I
so.
was fine in jeans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you didn't need shorts.
You did not, like, you were fine in jeans. My ring is twisting. It's itching inside.
That is no good. And itchy inside your nose.
Yeah. Because my nose ring is twisting.
Mm. I took the inside out of a mask.
The nose piece?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a twist tie from a bread thing.
Sort of.
It really is.
Angel, how is Jet?
How's my baby? Because he'll still go to sleep. That's why.
Why would I not drink coffee at 11 p.m.? Because maybe after this live stream, Courtney give me some kisses.
No.
Oh.
You're dumb.
What?
That's not happening.
I'm not an intelligent individual?
No.
Oh, man.
Not for saying that. Did you show her pictures of Squish graduating?
No, I haven't
see her
seen
today?
her. I haven't seen her since.
Let me see if I have one that doesn't, like, say her name and stuff. Or other people.
There she goes again with that treasure box. I told her what that was. She said, "Oh, we'll use that." I said, "Uh-huh. When?" Did I not?
I think that was the best one, right? We can show that one.
Yeah. Look at her pose. She's posing.
Because she's posing like she did in her picture.
Here to provide happiness to all. Is what Angel says. I think you got it up there for a while.
She graduated kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pull us back.
Mm-hmm. You should be good.
Making sure.
Well, that went away.
You have to show y'all the other ones at work.
I got a bunch of pictures of her.
Yeah, you have to show you the ones at work. So you can actually see her.
Every time somebody would take a picture of her, she would be like...
She would pose like that pose that she did in her picture.
She put on a different pose, but she definitely posed every time.
It was all about her on Friday.
Mm-hmm. It was her day. Oh, no.
Man.
Failed your NCLEX.
You can retake it.
Well, depending on where you're at, it takes a little while to retake it. It could take like up to a couple months. I hate to hear that, Sebastian. Sebastian, did you use any type of postgraduate schooling like Kaplan Anything like that? But still, that sucks, man. I hate to hear that. Why did I do it?
Why did I just make a cup of coffee not even thinking about you doing it?
Telepathy? ESP? Whatever that, telecommunication.
Packing.
Wake one of them mans up.
Not the baby man. Not the baby man.
Tell one of them mans, hey, get up. Pack your stuff. Actually, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't word it like that.
Not the baby man. Leave the baby man sleeping.
Maybe you shouldn't wake him up, and as he opens his eyes, you say, pack your stuff. But you know, wake him up.
I'd say it.
And then let him get his bearings, and then say, pack your stuff.
I'd say it.
Well, I tell you I'm leaving you every time I leave the room, so. We have that sort of relationship.
See, this is why a treasure box does not work. Subconscious suggestion. Yeah, true.
He will want kisses and other adult things.
And baby man will think it's playtime. Well.
Wake up, big man, but lay down the law.
From Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Oh, 45 days. That's not bad.
45 days. Okay. I knew there was a wait time.
Well, that's plenty of time to do, like, reviews and everything.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, the...
I think it was 90 days in North Carolina, but I could be wrong. Kaplan is the one I used.
Yeah, you use the Kaplan, like, study guide stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know there's, like, what's the yellow books?
For dummies?
Yeah. There's all of those, too.
NCLEX for dummies?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
There probably is.
Because there's photography for dummies. There's all of those books like that.
Oh, yeah. Let me see a keyboard. I just want to show him a book.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because you did use that one, and it helped you a lot.
Hit the Google.
The Google?
And I will surge it. Give me a new screen. Let's see. Review book. It's a green book. I know it's green.
It was green. I think it's a different color now.
There it is. Right there. Click that.
Oh,
Click
this
that one. Nope. The first one.
RN. That's RN.
That's still fine. And hit the big. Alright. This was a good book. This is not the book that I had.
But you can find that
But
book.
you can find... That's a 24th edition. Gracious. I had a book just like this one. For when I took
LPN.
For when I took the NCLEX. It said PN.
Yeah, PN.
And I reviewed that mess like crazy.
So I think you would just need the PN one, not the...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Sebastian, I hope that helps. That book
right
is
PN.
Yeah, that's the one I had. Well, click on it. And then make it big. This is the book I had.
This is the 15th edition.
This is the 15th edition of the book that I had. I probably had like depending on how often they change it. I had the 10-year ago edition.
And you can look for the newest one, make sure it's the right one, but yeah.
So, good luck to you. And that one was what, $27, I think?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. U World. I have heard of U World, but I never did U World. I did Kaplan. But I have heard plenty of good things about U World.
I just said U World.
Yeah, I figured that's where I saw it, but I have heard good things about U World.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take it, but
I mean, you could do both. Honestly, you've got the time to be able to.
45 days, yeah. As long as you don't have like a newborn staying up all night, you should be all right. Or even if you do have a newborn staying up all night, you could.
It could help actually.
You could read.
You could read.
You could read while the newborn's up.
While the newborn's up. Like he did.
Yeah. We had a brand new baby.
So when I was feeding, he would read stuff and then he'd change her diaper and then we'd go back to bed.
Ugh. Not enough time has passed from our youngest being out of that stage that I miss it yet. Like, I still remember it. Like, I still feel like I could feel the effects from it. You miss staying up all night with our baby children?
I miss having babies.
Oh. I just remember we'd be up. The baby would be eating. I'd be in my book, just sleepy.
We weren't that way with the littlest one.
No, we weren't that way with the other two. We were only that way with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when I was doing that. But even if you do have a brand new baby child, you can still do it.
Yeah.
But I had heard U World has an app.
I think so.
I had heard that.
Ty was saying it was expensive. That's probably why. Because
Yeah.
it probably does have an app.
Yeah, I had heard it had an app. Which might be something you want to look into. Ty, if you want to confirm that it did or did not have an app. Because I could be completely wrong. Like I said, I did not do U World. I can hold it if I need to.
I just said on bed.
Okay. But 45 days, it used to be, well, of course we're not in. Yes, it is an app. Okay. I thought it was. Used to be in North Carolina, it was 90 days. That might have changed.
I think it's still 90 days in North Carolina. It could have changed because of the shortage.
Because of COVID, yeah.
And the shortage. I bet it's not 90 days anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a TikTok.
I have been told to get on TikTok before, but I'm not going to get on TikTok.
I think you would get on TikTok with me. I have a TikTok.
You want to do a TikTok live?
You've been on, you've popped on my lives before, just a little bit.
If you get a TikTok, can you just go ahead and start doing lives?
No, you have to have 1,000 followers.
1,000 followers.
Yeah, it will. It'll go by quick. Especially if you're studying and stuff, that's going to go by really fast.
That's not even 2 house payments. If you start right now, it's not even 2 rents. That's 1 rent and then struggling to make the next.
I guess. Not rent, though. House payments.
House payments, but, I associate everything with bills.
Because that's how you do.
That's how you adult, I guess. I could do my stand-up comedy on TikTok. Could I do my stand-up comedy on TikTok? Would I be really funny? Would I go viral?
Not for your comedy. You're not that funny.
I'm not that funny.
Angel, I need to get it. You need to send it to me.
Right in the heart.
You're welcome. I need to see my baby. Yeah, I'm glad we bought our house.
Well, we bought our house in a very
I want a cleaning lady.
maybe we can't afford a cleaning lady.
Cleaning
We just read that rent's going up to $2,000 a month.
We don't rent.
We don't rent. We bought our house at like there could not have
The
been a
best
perfect time. Like it had to be like the special week that like everything crashed, and then we bought our house, and then everything like climbed back up like the next week.
It didn't appraise for what they wanted.
Yeah, our house didn't appraise right.
So we got it for like $30,000 less.
And the interest rate at the time was like
Amazing.
like right at 3%.
It's still amazing. Like it could not have been any better.
No.
We were pregnant with our second child. Needed to have somewhere else to live, like
We were in a trailer.
living with my grandmother and my sister at the time.
Mm-hmm. And your cousin.
And my cousin in a trailer, y'all. A trailer.
And our oldest.
And our oldest child. Who was 2.
And I was working nights.
Almost 3 at the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are the times I miss. Mm-hmm. Living in that trailer with all them people. Working nights. Listening to y'all watch Law and Order as I have paralysis dreams because of the dang brass.
Oh, I like that.
Deep cleans once.
She comes once a month and deep cleans.
But do she leave broke stuff? Like, if something broke, do she say it broke? Or do she say, oh, I didn't do it, let me leave it? We got too many kids for that.
I mean, yeah.
She would find like gummy candy in weird places.
Today, I was loading up Sassy in the car seat.
Uh-huh.
And we don't have no tissues in the truck anymore.
Okay.
Because we used them all.
Mm-hmm.
She had the biggest booger in this side of her nose.
Mm-hmm.
And she was laughing. So it went up and it went in this side. And I used the glove. There's the gloves.
Yeah.
There were like
gloves.
there was mittens on the like little cloth mittens.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used it and I wiped it and it got on my hand. And she started gagging so bad. I really thought she was going to throw up all over herself.
That little girl cannot handle a booger.
Nothing like anything that resembles a booger.
She can't handle it.
And if it's on her face or on somebody and she sees it, she probably will throw up. Like, she's going to gag. And when you said the old gummy candy, that's what made me think about it.
Floorboards, bathrooms. No judgment. Oh, she judging. She just doing it on the inside.
Oh, girl, she would judge our house bad.
No, I'm not saying like she breaks anything. What I'm saying is like
if she finds
something broken.
Does she say, "Oh, this is broken"?
Is she like, "Did y'all know that your vacuum cleaner was in 3 pieces?" Nope. Didn't know our vacuum cleaner was in 3 different pieces. I guess one of the kids broke it. Yeah. Did y'all know there's no back to the microwave? Nope. Been cooking food just fine. You know, that sort of thing.
It doesn't matter if it's hers or not. She is going to, it doesn't matter. She's gagging.
Great money. I've heard that people. I actually worked with a nurse that cleaned. What are the houses called when you don't live in them anymore, but you're selling it? Like open house.
And for open houses,
Yeah,
yeah.
she cleaned open houses, and she made a lot of money. And she would always talk about all the stuff that the construction workers would leave behind. That were like, like if your carpet was getting changed or whatever. Because you were selling your house. Because they have like fake furniture, or they have like stage furniture or something.
It's staged. Everything is staged in the house.
Yeah.
It's your furniture.
Well, still your furniture?
Most of it's your furniture, but you take out like
know.
the big stuff. Like we wouldn't have like a lot of our stuff in the room. It would just be like our bed and a dresser.
Yeah. But yeah, I think she made pretty good doing that too. Angel, you only got the one baby child, so get 2 more, and then go to use something that you haven't seen in maybe a month or 2, and then figure out that it's broken. Then you got to figure out which child broke it and when they broke it.
And then why they put it there and didn't tell you.
Yeah, why is it there and you didn't tell me why it's there? Oh, let's go make ices.
For that.
Mm-hmm. I think the blender was my favorite.
Oh, I'm sure. She probably does.
Now, what does he say? Start a TikTok. You'd only need 999 followers to go live.
Because I'd follow immediately.
Because we follow immediately. Well, thank you for following
I already
immediately.
have a TikTok. So, I mean, if you go ahead and follow it, then we'll already go live.
She does scratchers on TikTok Live.
Yeah. But, I mean, I could do lives with him on there. But he doesn't like TikTok.
I don't. I like to stick to one stream. Not one stream, one platform.
You might have one more kid of that.
Buy a child.
Yeah.
They're pretty cheap right now. Just head out to Lowe's.
But Jet's
Go
so
pick 'em up.
cute.
Jet is my buddy.
I'd be your surrogate.
Angel ain't got that kind of money. I mean, she got $150 cleaning lady money. She ain't got...
But, no, I mean, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
I'll be your surrogate.
Figure something out.
No. Get you a side hustle.
Thoughts about side hustles? No.
He wants a side hustle.
I like side hustles. The one that I've been talking about that I've never done anything with was I was going to go to people's houses or workplace and change their oil in their vehicles.
And tires and things like that.
And tires. Like basic maintenance. Things that can be done in a driveway. That was the side hustle I was going to do. And still sometimes tell people I'm going to do. But
he still wants to do it.
I want to do it, but I've never done it. So no, there's absolutely nothing wrong. I mean, people have different hobbies and interests, and away from nursing. Nursing doesn't have to rule your life. And no, I don't think that's a bad sign at all.
No. That's not a bad sign.
The side hustles that I get aggravated at are when they're trying to push a nursing side hustle on me. Like, listen, when I clock out, I clock out. Scrubs off, I'm now just Chris. I mean, my YouTube says Chris the Dude Nurse, but...
And people ask him nursing questions and stuff, but...
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they're hurt, you know what I mean? They'll ask him about it, but...
That is true.
Like, we've had kids... We don't live far from a school, so... We've been up there before, and somebody would get hurt, and they're like, Courtney, is Chris home? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, can you call him? I'm like, sure. Because possible concussions and things like that, he can look at their eyes and tell, or look for the signs that, and be like, yeah, you need to go to the hospital, or no, you're probably okay. Just watch for this, this, and this.
I think the only concussion I actually had was a coach.
Yeah, but we had the one that ran and hit her face on her eye on the chair.
Oh, I told her to go straight to the hospital.
Yeah, we thought she broke her eye socket.
I still don't think so.
Nah.
I still don't think in place of that it's a bad idea. Or a bad sign. Again, everybody's got different hobbies, different daydreams, different
if
wants.
If he followed every daydream he had, shoot, we'd be broke all the time because he would be changing jobs every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So no, I don't think that it's a bad sign that your side hustle would be in place of nursing.
No.
Mind telling you to do other things? No, I don't think so.
I mean, honestly, and if your side hustle got to the point where it was making more than your nursing, then
why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? If you're making $70,000 as a nurse and now you start making $80,000 on your side hustle, like, you know what? I'd rather do what I love. Or even, $60,000 on your side hustle. If it's what you'd rather do, then, why not take it? Of course, I don't know if you can do that on a side hustle without it being like a permanent hustle. I got hiccups. Where's that ghost at so it can scare me? There's no ghost. Who are you texting so much?
Snap people.
Oh.
What?
Oh, retracted. Dun, dun, dun.
You were looking at me. Should have been paying attention.
I should have been paying attention. I wasn't paying attention.
One day, you're going to say something about a ghost or something in the wrong place. And you're going to get scared.
Probably from something else.
Whatever.
It won't be from a ghost. It'll be from someone scaring me.
I hope it's from a ghost. I hope you get the poop scared out of you from a ghost.
I have not seen Game of Thrones.
We haven't. I'm one that once I sit down and watch something, like, I'm going to watch a lot of it. Or the whole thing. That one, I know I cannot watch the whole thing in one sitting. But I'm going to watch a lot of it when I'm watching it.
I would rather do one at a time. That way I have something to look forward to at night.
And I don't have the time for that.
The anticipation of, like, oh, what happens next? It, like, makes the day go better.
Yeah, I can't do it.
How do you not? Like, I don't understand how people just sit there and binge watch something.
That's what me and my mom do every day.
I know. I told her she can't do that no more because it's going to be Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and things like that because of, the kids home.
It's summer now.
Yeah.
We're going to be binge watching all the My Little Ponies and
I have not
Sonics and all those.
Yeah. I have not seen Game of Thrones, but every time I say, do you know what a water dragon's called? And then I call it a weirin, they're like, oh, you must watch Game of Thrones. I'm like, no. That's what it's called. I got that from the Welsh flag. But no, I've never seen Game of Thrones. Is it about dragons? I thought it was about kings and queens like trying to take each other over.
One of the characters has pets dragons.
One of the characters has dragons. Gotcha. To out of the blue get a job as a window cleaner. Shoot.
Look.
He's in New York too,
My job of cooking, I work in a barbecue restaurant. I don't make that much money.
Yeah, but if you're, I mean, what is the thing called? Michelin star.
If I worked in a
If
Michelin
you're
star restaurant,
right. But let's pretend Ty wants to be a Michelin star chef, but he's a nurse at the moment in time.
mm-hmm.
Like, why not start out a barbecue, plate,
Cook.
something like that.
Yeah, a grill cook at the barbecue restaurant. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's fun, it's nice, but then again, I'm on my feet all day.
I'm sure he is too.
There's times y'all get to sit down.
He had a chart. He said he had a whole unit the other day.
Yeah, but there's times y'all get to sit down. I don't get to sit down. I don't get to sit down. Only time I get to eat is if we're like dead slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I cook it myself. When I don't want to cook, after I'm cooking everybody else's food. Right? Like,
right.
It's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to cook my food when I'm cooking everybody else's food. And then I don't make a lot of money. At all.
Right. But back to my point. If that was to be his calling, don't you think they would want to do that? I don't know. I don't think they say. Like, they would go on the, isn't there a chef show where they have, like, regular people jobs and they go on it?
I don't know.
I thought they did. I don't know.
I'm sure there is.
Make him have the urge to be a window cleaner. I mean, I'm for it. Windows need clean. You don't want no dirty windows. I'm sure, especially after like a hurricane or something. You're not stuck. What does that say?
You got freedom and not responsible for so much, according to you. You're not stuck per se. I'm pretty stuck.
I know who I'm sleeping with tonight. I'm gonna bow out. I know who's right though, but I'm gonna bow out.
I'm not responsible for stuff. No, I mean, if I serve somebody some raw chicken, I'm responsible for them getting.
Oh yeah, salmonella.
Salmonella or like some raw meat. I mean, I'm gonna be in trouble. I mean, so I do. I mean, I have to watch like for food poisoning.
Wait a minute. I got a complete change of subject right now. Sebastian, what's a good show? Because if he watched Game of Thrones, chances are Sebastian knows good adult television shows.
Okay.
Because I don't know good adult television shows.
Sebastian says driving an Uber on the side.
One of the guys that I'm in a team with, he did Uber Eats. Dropping off food with people's...
Me and Ty talked about the, was it Ty that we talked about the,
murder mystery, something.
Haunting of the Hill House. And,
oh, yeah. That was a couple weeks ago, yeah. Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, those are what we're talking about. The other one was the Blythe Manor. Ty, that's what it was called.
Still not going to convince me that there are ghosts. Everything can be explained.
Okay.
I don't know the explanations. Me too. All right, we're calling it at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not gonna go on further. We're gonna call it at midnight.
I have to work tomorrow.
What do you say? Not rain on your parade.
Sebastian.
I don't know. Outer Banks. Our oldest daughter's first grade teacher was in Outer Banks.
Was an extra in Outer Banks.
That's all I know about that show.
And it was filmed in our
I'm sure it was filmed in Outer Banks as well.
Yeah, in our state.
We do have Netflix.
Yeah, we do.
Oh wait,
have
we were
Netflix.
gonna watch the Kevin Hart movie where he went back to college. Was it Night School?
Night School.
Night School.
That one's one we were gonna watch.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't watched it yet. I don't think it's a possible sign, Ty. I think you just. It might be that you're tired of being where you're at.
That could be it.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirrors. Never heard of
I've
that
heard of that one. I don't remember exactly what it's about, but I have heard of that one.
Black Mirrors. He said it's... Oh, Sebastian said it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
What channel is that on? Or streaming service? Can you call them channels, or you gotta call them streaming services?
I think you have to call them, like, network.
Oh. Disney Plus, I hope.
It's definitely on Disney Plus.
We got that.
We have a lot of them.
We do.
I bet it's on one we don't have because you won't get them all.
Because what's like, if you pay $100 for each streaming service,
There's a hair on my toe. Will you get it?
yeah. What's the point of having each streaming service as opposed to having cable because you're paying the same price?
It's like a new school, Outer Limits. It's on Netflix. I never watched Outer Limits.
You never watched Outer Limits?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the Outer Limits was killer.
What was Outer Limits about?
Alright, so Outer Limits was the 90s Superman. I can't remember his name right now. Like, narrated a story. And I think it came on WB or CW or UPN, one of those shows. And it was like weird stories, you know, wives' tales and things like that.
It was in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think it was a remake of
So-
of another one from like the 50s.
Okay, so you gotta remember when it was the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
How old was I?
At the oldest, 9.
Would they have let me watch that?
No.
Okay, then.
There was another show that I really liked.
Y'all, I mean, I'm not that old, so.
I'm apparently really old. Anyways.
Your mom would have let you, like, your mom watched that stuff, so you probably watched it with her, is what I'm saying.
This
like,
is true, yeah.
And y'all didn't have cable, so you watched WB and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm, yeah. But there was another one. Came on JZY. I don't think it had an affiliation. I think it was like a channel all by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Came on JZY. It was called Tales from the Crypt. What happens when you take sleeping pills while drunk? You need to seek help. I hope that that's not a legit question.
How many did you take?
Yeah, I hope you have friends that can get you somewhere like a hospital or something. Hypothetically, I hope.
Hope this is just a. Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully that's a hypothetical question. Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that one, but I never watched it either.
It had a skeleton telling the stories. Yeah. You never watched it?
No. Also, never watched that one.
You never watched Twilight Zone?
Nope.
Twilight Zone was pretty good.
It was like set for the 50s, though, wasn't it? Like 50s and 60s, kind
I
of.
think there was a Twilight Zone that was more modern than that, but I think it was still like 70s or 80s.
Yeah, but the old one was like 50s.
Yeah,
and 60s.
the old one was like 50s, yeah. Concerned about the question.
Calm Aquarius, can you elaborate, please? Can you talk back? Or are you passed out?
Yeah, hoping hypothetical there.
I mean, you typed it very
well.
So I'm guessing it's not you. And if you were asking because somebody else did that, then you need to take whoever that is to the hospital.
The Twilight Zone had that crazy intro. Mm-hmm. Oh, what was that ride we rode at Disney?
Oh, the one that had the
Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That was such a good ride.
Makes your heart feel like it's in your throat.
Yeah. You definitely feel like you're falling.
It's a good ride, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gone. Oh, no. Yeah, don't...
I wouldn't do it.
Don't do that while you're drunk.
Yeah, I would not mix it.
Just go lay down. If you're drunk, just go lay down.
Don't start mixing substances.
No, you don't need to do that. Just go lay down. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You just need to go put on some calm music. Go lay down.
Hopefully Google would tell the same thing.
I'm sure it would.
I would hope so. Seek medical advice.
If you're having issues with sleeping, then you probably go see a doctor and see what they say. If something is happening where your sleeping pills aren't working or whatever, then you probably need to talk to your doctor anyway.
Yes. Oh, we get to change back to TV shows.
Well, I was trying to help.
I know, but I want to change back. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I am actually a nurse.
He is a nurse, yes.
But yes, please seek help if you feel the need to start mixing substances. Don't do that. Do not mix substances, please.
Yeah.
Beyond belief. That's concerning as well.
I struggle with that too, so I completely understand. Also,
May need to find a service.
yeah, get some help. Call somebody.
If you're a little depressed.
Yeah.
Ty said non-medical advice. Force vomiting immediately.
Yeah. You can always hang out and talk with us for a little bit.
We'll be on for about 9 more minutes.
Yeah, we're going to bed here in a little bit. But you can talk for us for a little bit.
Yeah.
We're talking about shows. You got any shows you like to watch?
Back to the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond Belief was one of the guys from Star Trek was on that one, and he was the narrator for that one. I liked that show.
True. Exercise is a good stress reliever.
I will disagree.
Exercise stresses him out.
When you become...
We don't, but I've heard so many people ask me if I've watched it that I really want to start watching it.
I've never seen the first thing of Stranger Things.
He's never even seen like a preview.
Nope.
Which is so weird because he watches YouTube constantly and you would think that there'd be like a thing pop up. He's never seen it.
Mm-mm.
Our 9-year-old has a 6-pack.
Exercise. I don't like exercise.
It's because you had to do it for so long.
When it's forced on you, well, me, I don't like it then. I don't like it after that. When you're a collegiate athlete and they're making you get up at 6 a.m. and
for you,
practice in the morning. And
other people don't mind it, but you hated it.
I did. No, it wasn't William Shatner. It was the other guy from, I don't know his name. He was on The Next Generation. He was a bearded guy on The Next Generation. It was not William Shatner, and it was not Picard. I don't know his name. I don't know the guy's name.
But calm, yes, I do. I want to start watching Stranger Things. I want to start from the beginning and watch it. I do want to do that. See, Ty said Stranger Things is like Beyond Belief. We just gotta start watching it.
Only thing I know about Stranger Things is I heard that there's an upside down and you get there through a pool.
Okay.
That's all I know. Never seen a single second of the show. The only thing I've ever seen of the show is like on people's shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Never, nothing. Stranger Things.
How did you guys meet?
I was in a play. She was the stage
Prop
manager.
At college.
I was the racist white guy in a Black History Month play.
That was the part that they gave him.
Go figure.
And he is actually not racist at all.
And they were like, let's typecast this kid. He sounds like he could be racist. You there, sir. Do you want to be a racist guy in a Black History Month play?
He was like, I just want to be in the play.
That is how we met.
That's really how we... And I absolutely despised him when I met him. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he didn't take too kindly of me either when we met.
Because I had done some... Well, I'm talking about how I got in the play.
Oh, okay.
I had actually done some open mic night. like actual stand-up comedy, even though I'm not very funny. That someone says I'm not very funny. I had actually done some open mic night and some stand-up comedy, and one of the guys, the guy that wrote the play, was at one of those open mic nights. We kind of look alike. It could be the lighting.
Yeah, it could be lighting.
William Riker. Was that the name of the guy? Man, I gotta Google this now. You got my mind going crazy, Ty.
No, Stranger Things for Shatner. Jonathan Frakes hosted Beyond Belief. He played William Riker.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he was the one I was talking about was on Beyond Belief. He was on The Next Generation.
Yeah, it could be the lighting. We really don't look alike. I don't know. We've been together almost. Married since 2011. So almost 11 years. But been together since 2009.
I don't know if they heard that.
Pretty sure they heard that.
I don't know.
I was right here.
Yeah, but the microphone picks up this way.
I'm pretty sure I'm loud enough.
You probably are. Could be the glasses too.
It could be the glasses.
Could be the glasses and the lighting. That's how we look alike. I don't see it, but
I don't know. But I mean, I think the longer people are together,
the more they start to favor.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but the name of the play was The Little Rock Nine.
3 kids in about 11 years, not bad. 9, 5, and 3.
Yep.
None of them were planned.
Nope. The third one was actively unplanned.
Extremely unplanned.
We were taking steps to not have children for the third one.
Very much so.
Still had her. She was meant to be.
Here I am.
She's like, ta-da.
I'm coming.
I feel like, back to Beyond Belief, I feel like at the end of every episode, not William Riker, the guy Jonathan Frakes would always beg, now that's Beyond Belief. I think he did that at the end of every episode. But I'm not sure. Alright. You ready to end this one?
We got a good conversation going.
I know we got a good conversation, but we said at midnight.
I know. And we have 5 people on.
I know. Well, thank you, but, you know.
Think of us after.
Yeah. Don't think of us during. You'd be like, what was that show that we was talking about that other day?
Think of us before it and after it.
Yeah. Don't do it like during the NCLEX. I do hope you do well on it, though.
You're gonna do fine.
I hope you do
You're
good
gonna
on
do
it.
Good.
Reach out to people in your class.
Yeah, yeah.
They may have some other resources that I don't know about.
Oh, legit. Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, Unsolved Mysteries.
That was like the scariest show that could ever be on TV.
So that guy, I don't know his name, but that guy was in Beavis and Butthead, and he would not let them credit him as being in Beavis and Butthead because he didn't want to be associated with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that show.
Beavis and Butthead or Unsolved Mysteries?
Unsolved Mysteries. Because they're unsolved. How many of them on there are still unsolved?
Well, I mean, the last episode was like 30 years ago, so the likelihood of them being solved by now.
I think there's more.
What?
Look it up.
Unsolved Mysteries came on Lifetime, like recently. All right, I gotta look up Unsolved Mysteries real quick.
Yeah, I want to see when the last actual aired episode was.
Oh, they got the guy on there.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, first episode was January 20th, 1987.
87?
87, yeah. 593 episodes, 15 seasons.
I told you.
It doesn't say last date.
Maybe still be airing.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Oh, I'm watching them.
It was on NBC from 87 to 97, CBS from 97 to 99, Lifetime, I knew it was on Lifetime.
Yeah.
From 01 to 02, Spike TV, which I don't think exists anymore.
No.
08 to 2010.
I told you.
And now it's on Netflix.
I told you it was it wasn't like super recent, but I mean it wasn't like a long time ago. Are all the episodes on Netflix?
Huh?
Is all the episodes on Netflix?
Yeah. The guy that did host it.
The Michael Myers music that didn't help.
Oh.
Dad died too. Was 90 something.
Yeah.
Did he die?
Yeah. I'm looking him up right now.
My heart.
Terry Dunn Mirror.
Mirror.
No.
Let me see it. Mirror? Mirror?
Yeah.
When did he die?
Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I want.
You want his?
I want his, yeah. Let's see if there's a Wikipedia. We're neglecting our fan base.
They're not talking right now. They're wondering when he died.
As am I. Let me find Wikipedia.
No, Wikipedia will mess it up. They don't know the right stuff.
Wikipedia knows everything.
They change it. That's why I don't like Wikipedia, because people can go in there and change it themselves.
Death. Oh. I just want to know when he died. I'm about to just be done with this.
Here, I'll look it up.
So watch. You see how she was right over me? I'm gonna let her be. She's gonna find it immediately. It's
not just because I was over you.
Like that. I watch Pot Never Bulls. I watch Pot Never Bulls. Robert Stack. Well, why am I looking up Terry Dunn Murderer? Robert Stack is his name. Who's Terry Dunn Murderer?
Terry Dunn Murr is the producer and writer.
Oh. I don't know why it said that. That's the name it gave on Google. Maybe I typed it in wrong. Or not wrong, but, using my expertise in the wrong way. Favorite Johnny Depp film? Courtney.
Oh. Older one, Secret Window.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Those are good too. That one's good too. I like all the Pirates of the Caribbean. I like Edward Scissorhands. I like every Johnny Depp movie that he's ever done. May 14th, 2013 is when he died. He was born in 1919.
He almost made it to 100. 94.
Mm-hmm.
Edward Scissorhands.
Hold on. I'm going to look up Johnny Depp now because I want to see
If somebody pooped in his bed?
No, I want to see if there's any movies that I don't like that he did. Because Edward Scissorhands is one of the best. That movie, so good.
Such a good movie.
It's so good. I don't really like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No. That one's too weird for me.
I like Dark Shadows.
Oh, yeah, he was the vampire, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? That's a great movie. He was in that movie. He was one of the older brothers.
Yeah, I just remember Leonardo DiCaprio in that one. Match in the gas tank. Boom, boom.
Mm-hmm. Secret. If you've never watched Secret Window, you've got to watch the movie.
You made me watch Secret Window.
It's a good movie.
I watched it with you.
It's a very good movie.
Calm Aquarius, are you still on? Just curious. What's your favorite?
What are y'all favorite
Johnny Depp
movies?
Oh, yeah, the Freddy Krueger, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some that I haven't watched that he's done, like his older stuff. But, I mean...
His very first acting gig was in Tom Petty. What was the name of that song? Can't think of it right now. His name was Eddie, and he played a guitar. Into the Great Wide Open.
Into the Woods is a good one. I like that one.
Oh, well, he was in the music video for Into the Great Wide Open. He was a young Johnny Depp.
Sweeney Todd, that one's a good one too.
I never seen Sweeney Todd.
You would like that one. Well, I don't know. You might not like it. It's a musical.
I don't like the musicals very much.
He kills people.
I could go without that.
He cuts their hair. He slits their throat. And the one woman that he's always in movies with.
Oh, that Rodham lady?
Mm-hmm. She bakes them into pies.
She bakes people into pies.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Rodham Carter or something like that?
Click the movie. Scott, watch now. Already watched. Checked.
Done synced it.
Done synced it. Helena Bonham Carter.
Boehm. Helena Bonham Carter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not Rodham. She was in Fight Club.
She's a great actress too. also in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
She's who Squish says I am.
Mm-hmm.
Bellatrix. Yeah, but if you want a good Johnny Depp movie that's like suspenseful and a whodunit, Secret Window's good.
Who done it?
It is a whodunit.
I done it.
You didn't do that one.
I didn't do that one. I did drink all my coffee.
And could still lay down and go to sleep right now.
I sure could.
20 and about to be a nurse. Any advice? How old were you when you became a nurse?
Be smart with your money.
Yes, be smart.
Don't blow it on everything.
No.
I was 28 when I went to school.
Yeah, it's because you'd already went to college.
No. At 20 years old, I was an idiot.
So good on you.
Mm-hmm.
For already being there.
Yeah.
And
When I was 20, not to steal your spotlight here. When I was 20, I had a good job. You know what it paid an hour? $8 an hour. $8 an hour, which was phenomenal back then. I had a Mustang, a motorcycle, and a brand new truck. I lived at home at my mama's house. And I have none of those things left. Actually that was decent money back then.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, without a house payment or anything.
But also, not long after that, you decided to be real dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, chasing after the money will cause you burnout real quick.
Yeah.
Don't pick up too many shifts. Like, that's something that a lot of new nurses get into, and they're like, oh, I'm going to pick up this shift, and it's going to pay double time, and all this and that and the other. Man, listen, you don't need to pick up all them shifts. And
you don't need that.
Do your time, do your 36 or 40 hours, whatever it is that you got to do, and then, be a human being after that.
Yeah. You don't have to be a nurse all the time.
No. Once you clock out. Be done with it.
Leave work at work.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest part of any job, really.
Yeah.
I think you'll be smart about it, Sebastian. I think you'll be good.
I understand that's a piece of paper with a pencil, but what is that emoji supposed to be?
Taking notes.
Oh, makes sense now. I do not write any emojis. I'm sorry.
Means he's taking notes.
Taking notes. There's a girl at work that's like 20. And I told her the other day, first I asked her, I was like, what year were you born? And she was like, 01. Whatever it was. I was like, dang. I could be your dad. Like, I would be a creepy young dad. But it's physically possible for me to be your father.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is crazy. I'm not old either.
That'd be, yeah.
What? That'd be what?
I couldn't be your mom.
No.
I mean, I could.
01, you'd have been 12.
I still could.
Yeah. It would look much worse.
Exactly.
I saw a young person wearing an Office shirt. You remember The Office, the show The Office?
Yeah.
The other day. I was like, oh, did you watch that when it came out? And they were like, no, I watched the reruns. And I was like, oh, I watched it live. And the person I was talking to was like, yeah, I was born like 2 years after it came out.
Nurses do eat their young, so don't take it personal. It can be very toxic sometimes.
Nurses do very much so eat their young.
Mm-hmm. They're just welcoming you in.
It's like hazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get hazed. I don't want to say hazed. Hazed is a bad word. But it's like that. Nurses eat their young.
Yeah.
Especially like...
And they're going to give you the jobs they don't want to do.
This is very true. Especially if you are at all liked by management. Ooh, you got a target.
And you're a male nurse.
I think it's better for male nurses than female nurses. I've seen female nurses get chewed up.
I mean, it is, yeah. But I'm saying you're a male nurse, so you're already going to be liked by management because you're a male nurse.
Mm-hmm. But,
like,
yeah.
because y'all have a lot more, you're able to do a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you should know that. It's just...
We'll call it sexist prizes.
I mean...
It is. It's a sexist prize. I didn't earn it.
You just made it harder for our girls.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do it. The society did it.
You did it.
Society did it.
You gave that to them. You made them girls.
Society made it harder on them.
You made them girls.
Right, but it's not my fault that it's going to be harder.
Well, it depends on what job they go into.
Also, I can't control what they come out as.
That you give that part. You give that part.
Yeah, but I can't control it.
I mean, 3 times. I think that's...
I don't think I could produce a boy.
Yeah, we've had this discussion.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Ow!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Your toenails were like daggers.
They're not even long.
They did. Just cut me. Yep.
Less drama.
Yep.
You ain't lying about the less drama.
He just stays quiet.
Typically.
Or he stirs the boat.
Sometimes I stir the
Rocks-
pot. Yeah,
rocks the
sometimes I
boat.
do.
Stirs the pot and rocks the boat.
Sometimes. Not very often.
If he likes to see where it's gonna go, he does.
Yep.
Or if he's in that mood that day.
Yep. But the less drama is pretty good.
And less emotional. Hey, it can be. There's a lot of people that don't go back.
I said for years that I was never going to go back. And like just last week, I started looking at classes.
Mm-hmm.
Like just last week, I started looking at classes.
But it took 9 years.
It took a while.
I mean, he finished school when he graduated from
Our
school.
oldest was
Our
one.
oldest was, yeah, maybe not quite one. Was she?
She was
one?
one.
She was one.
Because I graduated in
So
August.
it's 8 years, almost 9 years.
Yeah.
So before he even thought about it,
Mm-hmm.
like actually started really thinking about it and looking.
I haven't registered or applied to any schools.
No, but like thinking and looking, like that's how long it took. So I mean, you never completely like cancel it out. Like, but right now, if it's not for you, it's not for you.
Mm-mm. I didn't think I would ever go back. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, it's about bedtime. We tired.
Give you one more question.
Or comment or whatever.
Whatever you got, Sebastian. Or Ty, whoever.
Or both.
Because I am sorry,
even with this big old cup of coffee, y'all.
Getting to the point to where I'm having a hard time reading the comments. Excuse me.
Where do I see these? I wonder what they're gonna look like when we go in October.
I can't wait to go back to Disney. Somehow I'm gonna have to pay for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, Not So Spooky Halloween.
Do you want to use the money I make at the pool for that?
Yeah, but we gotta pay for it beforehand. Oh. Well, thank you.
So much. Have a great night.
We do it. We try to do it every Saturday
usually.
night. As soon as the girls go to sleep,
Which
we jump on here.
They're probably with swim stuff now. They're gonna be.
They're gonna be tired, yeah.
Got to the point where the coffee has zero effect on you. Yep, that's a nurse.
So Ty, you probably know how this feels. Have you ever gone to work in the tunnel? I've gone to work in the tunnel. You know what the tunnel is?
Mm-mm.
When you can't see anything but like what is immediately in front of you.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Or
like
you don't even realize how you got there.
You have like no
you
peripherals.
don't. Yeah. Or I've been like I don't realize how I've got there. It's just all of a sudden I'm there. Like you don't remember from leaving the house to being there.
Like you have to start pointing at things, following your finger, like.
Yeah.
But Sebastian, yeah, come on, join us again. Next Saturday we'll be on here.
Usually between 9:30 and 10.
Yeah, usually, most of the time. But definitely jump back on here next Saturday, and we will see you then. And I really think Ty's been in the tunnel on his way to work before.
Or back.
Definitely back. Autopilot, yes.
Second wind kicks in.
Ugh.
One time, he was on his way home from work and wrecked, like, not even a mile from the house?
No, maybe half a mile.
And hit the phone thing.
Yeah, hit the phone line. Not the phone pole, but a box.
But the box that was the phone line. So I was trying to call him because he called me, or you texted me when you were on your way home.
Mm-hmm.
When he was leaving out of the building. And, I mean, it had been a while, and we were leaving to go to church, and I was like, where is he at? And I kept calling, and I was not getting an answer. And what was it? You came walking?
I don't remember.
I don't remember how we found out, but somehow he got a hold of me, or I don't know how it happened. But he was like, I wrecked up the road, and I hit the phone connection. Mm-hmm. So I'm freaking out. And then I'm mad because you should have been awake. You should have stayed awake.
Well, I couldn't stay awake. I was tired.
Well, and then there's the whole issue of why, you had to go through the whole thing again with the testing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go get a doctor's note saying that it was just because he fell asleep.
Yep.
It was before he could even get his license back. Like, to get your license back, he had to have a doctor prove that he wasn't because he was intoxicated or
sleep deprived or sleep apnea
or anything, or that you something else.
Acute drowsiness is what she
or that you blacked out or anything like that.
Mm-hmm,
they had to prove all these different things before he could even have his license back. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, so you just fell asleep? He was like, yes, I just fell asleep. And he was like, I was not even a mile from the house.
Mm-hmm. I remember it too.
Oh. He said, I remember like falling asleep. I remember my head going, and then I was out.
Yep.
But I think it went the other way because the car went that way.
In any case.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you guys for coming.
Well, I was saying it because y'all were talking about being on autopilot.
I know.
That was a good story.
It was a good story about me hitting the phone box.
I mean, anybody could do it.
I know.
Especially when you're a night nurse.
I know. In any case. What?
I won't tell stories no more.
You can tell stories. Good night, guys. We will see you next Saturday. Ready?